Hello all. I was away for 4 months. Everything's dusty. I don't know where stuff is. But what I'm looking for here, kind of remember where I had it. Need my drill bits. Might have moved them over there with the router. The universe has a way of making you clean up a mess to hunt for something you want, I guess. I need to schedule a dentist appointment too. But I found my solder. Was looking for my thermal paste. I'm glad I read what this was. This is solder paste. I wouldn't want to use that on a computer CPU. It's just a paste. This is like the solid form. But got my screwdriver. I need to find my drill bits here so I can install this part on my guitar for you. Found some of the parts I ordered a while back for these RC cars. Excuse me. Like a lot of this stuff is videos, right? That I haven't posted yet. I've started sneak peeks at the mess, but I gotta get this floor fixed, which is on my list of in real life to-dos. I have the other room. Some of this stuff, well, most of it's my personal stuff, or just stuff I collected or saved or repaired or would make into something else. I was looking here. Making a pizza, so let's see. I found the body to the helicopter there. I was going to repaint that. I gave one away that was brand new in a box to a neighbor. There was some kids. I said, well, if you know anyone that wanted one. Two of my power supplies. Like some of this stuff I was moving and organizing if you want to show and tell. Like a new pair of shoes. Like these are fine, but like to show you, they're starting to come unglued like most of them, but they're pretty durable. I don't know where my drill bits are. If you see them, tell me. I know you're in there. I can see you. Anyway, that's what I'm about to do. It's a shame that stuff got so dusty, but I've got mostly tools over there, like on the other side of the printer. Like this is a new 3D printer here. It's the biggest one that, well, I saw for myself. Like, I'm retooling my, well, workshop, hobby shop, so I have to build things. And I've thought about ordering a couple desks, but I want to get this other stuff done before I get too much into that. But that's what kind of sucks for me, is as I build something, end up moving stuff 3 or 4 times before I find it. My drill bits might be over there in that bag, that Husky bag, because some of my test equipment's over there, so if that triggers you. But over here, if you look right above the woofer to the right, there's a little circle there. That's a port, and I had ordered I think they're 1 1/4 inch ports. They're little plastic tubes. They're adjustable. They might be over here in this pile behind me. But I need those for the speaker project. So some of this stuff I can do, like the guitar, I have to get my belt sander out and some other stuff. And because I'm going to reshape the body of that a little bit. And I might order some other hardware. I'm not sure. Depends on what color. I need to order some paint. I have some other projects I got going on, but to show you. But I'm going to video those and show you that. Like the EverQuest stuff, computer stuff, that's just, well, my career's what I do for work, or what I did for work. The rest of it's, well, it's kind of all ties together. Like here's my subwoofer for my computer. I have it apart. I just saw the circuit board to it. It's right there. And there's nothing wrong with it other than a loose solder joint, so I had fixed it. I just hadn't put it back together yet. That's why I keep some of this stuff where it is for right now, because I know where the screws are, so I have to box it up for when I move it. Some of this stuff's junk. Like this is to the car, so I kept that by the door because I gotta take the whole front bumper off the car. I have a lighting kit over in this pile somewhere to change it to LEDs. I changed my truck to LEDs, so I'll video some of that stuff just in real life projects, but I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna put you down for a second while I get this. I wanted this box here, and I just seen where it is. It fell down. Yeah, the pile of stuff here and the dust is getting on my nerves too, somewhat. Okay. So here's some of my tools. Here's my chargers and my wires. Tiny screwdriver for something. I think that's to the tuner on the guitar, because you need a small Phillips to put the battery in it. This is one of those Craig. It's to drill holes and stuff. Brand new charger. This is to an old iPhone. One of my camera mounts to my phone. Put it down again, show you my crap here, because I wanted to put my camera laying over there back in this case so that I thought it was in it. And I need to check this battery. I probably need to charge it. That's still 2/3 charge. Alright, so show you this. This is one of my small drones that has a 4K camera on it. And the wings fold out. Battery to RC car, one of the other cameras. The battery that runs those. Or USB stuff, a couple mounts. So we can put this camera here back where it goes, because I'll be moving all this and dusting all this stuff and deciding what I want to do. But I don't want to make this too long about me rambling about a project. But I found some of the stuff I need, and I need my small drill bit, and then I'll go over where I set the guitar up to this point, which I had ordered new springs from, well, they were Fender brand, and I had set up the bridge, and it's fine, but sometimes when you use the Tremolo, depending on if you push it down or pull it up, some of it's string stretch, but it'll go out of tune if you are bending the string that way, or doing like a wah, you know, that kind of sound. But there you go. I'll see you here in a bit. Hello again, everyone. Look at the dust. Like if I moved a throw on the back of the couch, right? You'd see how clean it was. But I installed the Tremolo rod. I'm going to mess with this a bit here. Hopefully it isn't too loud. And I've got an assortment of tools here. Let me straighten out the camera. A couple screwdrivers. Haven't found the drill bit yet, but I haven't really looked for it either. But I'll show you. What you want to do first is the bridge. This part here, you want it flush with the body of the guitar, so you want to make sure you do that. This one looks like it's a little bit up, but that's okay. Now what I had done, since I have the Tremolo rod on it now, I can't lay it on its face, but I had ordered springs, and you adjust the bridge partly with these, or the tension on it, and then these two screws that I'm pointing the camera at, because the bridge floats, it just hangs there. So basically what it does, if you don't play guitar, or maybe if you do, this bridge, you can pull it up, like I'm pulling it out, or you push it down. Hear the sound? And I don't know, I have distortion on or something here. See, I'm pushing it forward and you see it move up. Changes the pitch of the... Now I'm pulling it out. But what you want is this part here to stay where it's supposed to stay with the right amount of tension on it, so that when you move that, if you're playing a song or you're doing something where you would use that opposite to bending the string with your finger, you want this to go back to where it's supposed to be. So that's what this piece does. So I'll go ahead and take this apart here. Since I don't have the workbench set up, I got to I'm going to take the tuner capo off, so you can just slide this up and down the neck to change the tuning. I think I had it down to C or something there, but this you unscrew this little bolt and you can pull this off. You don't have to have it on there. You can use the palm, the meat of your hand right here, and push on that too. Some people do that. But what we're going to do here is work on this part here. I need to find something to keep the bridge where it's at. I'm just looking at it so you can tell it's pretty level to the body. We're looking at this part here, so it's pretty level to the body. So what I want to do is, when I take these springs off, because these are pulling it this way, I don't want this to go back. Not this little box, that's too wide. Find something to jam in there. Maybe the capo tuner will be enough. Yeah, it is. So it's about, looks like maybe half an inch or something. So what we're going to do is loosen these two screws here to take some tension off these springs. Probably should have grabbed a longer screwdriver. I can take that out for now because I know it fits. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. And another thing we got to do, which it might do it automatically, but you're supposed to ground under here. But depending, like how you adjust these screws right here, you can have this thing angled or straight. You can change where these springs are. You could put two up here, or you could angle one from corner to corner. It just depends on what you're needing there. I mean, the guitar was set up anyway, but these just slide out of this. You see I'm pulling them out. I just took some of the tension off of them. You see the bridges moving. Didn't know where that went for a second. This is just probably residue from polishing it or whatever. But here's the bridge. As you see, the only thing that's holding it here is the strings. but this just floats. So let's get this back on here where it goes. It's kind of a critical step. Get it to where you can see. It's got a couple little hooks it sets on. Just want to make sure I don't have it too high. So there that is. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull it forward so that I can put this tuner in there to hold that where it's got to be. So I just put that little piece in there to hold the bridge and the guitar, so it's right where it needs to be, looking at it. It's not unlevel. Whoop. Yeah. You can also adjust these screws. Get you where you can see it, where I can see what I'm pointing at. You can adjust these screws up and down to raise and lower it. Sweating my eye there. Some people call this thing a scuba tank. This Tremolo tensioner. They sell single ones, double ones. There's the screws. Now, if you were a shop that did guitars, you would probably have a jig to set in this, but these are pretty much the same. I'm just going to adjust these little adjustments here to get these about the same where they're. Sorry for being quiet here. I was just looking at the setup of them. One, wipe the sweat out of my eyes. One side has more adjustment, or is a little heavier than the other. But what we want to do is we want to set this down in here. Let me look at something here real quick. Alright, so we have those about even. So now what we're going to do is we're going to stick this in here. And you pretty much stick it in there, you know, center it up the best you can. And then we're going to put the mounting screws. There's 6 screws in it, 2 in the center and 2 on each outside. So let me get this where it's a little more below me so that we can look I mean, a good judge, these 2 screw holes at the end of each brass piece where my finger is, you could line it up with those if you want. And I'm going to set you here. Hopefully you won't be upside down while I don't kick the camera. What the heck's my screwdriver? So I'm going to use a CD case here to hold these screws because they'll go everywhere. But you could pre-drill a hole if you want. But you get the idea of what you got to do here. I don't know if I like this screwdriver for this or not. I might need to get a smaller one. Where the tip of it's messed up. Yeah, I don't like this screwdriver. Give me a second here. Grab another one. It's not exactly the one I wanted either, but whatever, right? Whatever works. Let's see. Let's get this where it goes. Sweat dripping down off my forehead here. I don't know. Alright. Dripped on my glasses lens, messing me up. Alright. That needs to be there. See if I hate that when the screw slips out of the screwdriver. Oh no, we lost that into the void here somewhere. There it is. Hopefully you can see what I'm working on here. Alright. Now I should be able to screw that in. Okay. Alright. I'll get this up here where there's a little more light. But you see how I put the one screw in, I have it setting in there. 5 more screws to put in. And then basically what you would do is put your springs back in where they go, retighten this up, go back through your adjustments, tune it, and I'll probably make another video, maybe with a little bit better lighting. I do want to go find the drill bit, but that's basically what I'm doing, so have a good one.